Good day, friends. Miloa here, and today's adventure starts with Adnoth, Book 8, Chapter 1, War-Steeds From The Wold. We face difficult times not just in Langhold, but throughout all the Wold as well. Theoden King has left those of us in the Wold without much support. I do not blame him. Rumor tells of great armies marshalling in the west, and we are spread too thin over too wide an area. If you desire to travel across the kingdom of Rohan, you will need war steeds for yourself and your companions. There are two things you will need to accomplish in order to obtain the privilege of such steeds. First, help in the support of Langhold. Once the city has been made safe, travel south along the road to Harwick, and you will be instructed in the skills necessary to safely and swiftly ride a war steed. Complete all quests in Langhold in the Wold.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Receive the formal welcome from the Thane.
Welcome and well met, my friend.
Your reputation precedes you, Miloa. I bid you welcome to Langhold. I'm sure you will find plenty to keep you busy here, for we are often beset by ruffians and wild creatures.
The Rohirrim are grateful for your aid.
My wife Sillin has a better temperament for welcoming guests to Langhold than I. I would sooner bid you to go find your own food, but my dear wife upholds the customs of Rohan. She has grace, despite agreeing to tolerate my bad behavior for so many long years. Sillin will give you the welcome you deserve as an honored guest in our city, Miloa.
Our mission is dire.
You must be weary from the long road. Do not mind my husband. He is an unceremonious man, but he is good Thane and still strong. Come, let us drink together and share a meal. This custom is a pledge of honor from us that you will be safe from all harm in Langhold. It is a pledge on your part also. While here, you must respect our ways and cause no harm and stir no trouble. Will you perform this gesture of goodwill? Have some food. Drink some mead. Delicious. You have broken bread at the table of the Thane. I gotta bow to Sillin. I bid you welcome, friend of Langhold. Sillin accepts your gesture graciously.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
You have my good wife's approval? Do you? Good, good. She is a gentle soul, and she loves the old customs. I suppose there is no harm in them, especially if they make our guests behave themselves while they stay here. Now, you are free to roam about and do as you please. Do not let me keep you. Urchid bids you to leave and find your own manner of entertainment in town.
Our mission is dire.
Ah, the traveler of the western lands. Welcome. I am a city guardsman, but I am a little busy at the moment.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
Gotta defeat some salamanders.
The Rohirrim will need
And
your
more
aid.
salamanders. Okay, I've protected the town. Now let's go turn these quests in.
What business have you with the Rohirrim? What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Will you help me, kind stranger?
Wow, you braved the salamander den? That is the most amazing thing I have ever seen a warrior do. If you fought salamanders, you might be hardy enough to fight brigands. It is very dangerous, though. If you want to try, you should talk to Herberga.
What brings you to these lands?
Hey, you're that stranger, right? I am not afraid of you. I'm the daughter of the Thane, and someday I might be in charge, so I am very brave. Did you really kill all those salamanders and wander right into their den to burn the nests? Even our bravest warriors don't dare go there. You might be dangerous enough to survive our brigand-bashing game. We'll go easy on you. Come on, let's play.
The fearless children of Langhold have invited you to join them in a game of brigand bashing, in which they reenact the deeds of their fathers and foes.
So the trick here is to click on a kid and then go follow. And then just hit. Keep hitting that. No fair, you're too strong. This time, you have to play brigand, and we will be the great riders of Rohan. We are coming for you. Watch yourself, vile ruffian. Appease the children by letting them play Rohirrim. Your brigands don't stand a chance against the mighty Rohirrim. Della, you there, Miloa. Hi?
Our mission is dire.
Adults in this town do not waste time with child games, Miloa. If you wish to face brigands, it appears a small band of them have returned from exile to harass a local farm. Instead of playing with our idle children, you could perhaps prove yourself useful by dealing with their real enemies, eh? Enough games. Come, let us head back into town.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
It would seem that trouble has arisen on the northern borders. You have a hero's reputation, yet you seem to have too much free time. If you're playing at brigand bashing with the children of Langhold.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
I see that you have some skill at fighting child brigands. How would you like to try your hand at the real thing, eh, stranger? Why play at fighting when there are real enemies to be cowed? Brigands have raided a farm to the west of here, and the poor farmer has lost everything. If you want to be useful as your reputation bids, you should go and deal with the team of bandits who did this.
Dunundings rally to the banner of the White Hand.
Ah, someone to help me. I'm glad the City Watch sent a strong-looking hunter to aid me. The brigands came just before dawn and ransacked my farm and beat me. There were only 4, maybe 5 of them, that did the dirty work. Brigands would not dare to return to the northern wold in many great number, so long as Uhtred is their thane. I did not make out which way they ran. Perhaps southwest? Gotta free some of the stolen cattle, get some of the grain back, and the coin that's been stolen, and deal with these brigands. Eastmond.
This is intolerable!
We have every right to be here. Do you think you can just harass my folk, stranger, because some power-crazed Thane told you to? I will stand up for my folk. Fine, you win. I yield. Please take the message to the Thane. We wish to have our grievances heard.
I hope we will find aid in time. Will you aid the Horse Lords?
What does this letter say? To the Thane of Langhall, the free men of the Wold have message for you. Run and abandon your city. You have been duly warned. We were exiled unjustly by your decree, but we will abide your ruling no longer. The free men of the Wold do not heed any Thane, Reeve, or King. You have been warned. Them's fighting words.
Welcome and well met, my friend.
Uhtred reads the letter with a scowl. Fool, Eastmond. He dares offer me terms of peace if I give up Langhold and the Northern Wold to his brigand scum. I will not send my folk away, and I will rally my riders and deal with the brigands at once. They should have been thankful for exile. It was a pardon. I will not be so forgiving next time. The Thane refuses to abandon Langhold over a brigand threat. Sillin, let me see that letter.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
Sillin looks over the letter with sharp eyes. Really, Uhtred, I do not think you should make light of this threat. They have never poised themselves to attack our town, only to harry our lands and steal from the farmers. I do not like Eastman's language, and I think we should heed Miloa's words of warning. We should prepare to defend ourselves. Sillin is concerned by the strange threatening behavior of the brigands.
Welcome, my friend.
Defend ourselves? They will never attack us. Why not, you ask? Because we will oust them first, as we always do. Thank you, Miloa, for your diligence, but you are to leave those brigands to me. If you wish to be of service, you may perform a patrol of the River Watch.
Hail, friend. May I have a moment of your time?
I will think on the threat of the brigands, Miloa, but in the meantime, I would ask you to perform the patrol of the fort watchtowers. We do this regularly, but I would like to keep my riders close in case those fool brigands get into their empty heads to attack the town. I will welcome them with spears and arrows. Let them come.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Hail, traveler! Are you in patrol this week? All is clear. You may ride on. The 7th tower reports no danger.
What brings you to these lands?
Hail, hunter! Are you on patrol? You may ride on, friend. There is nothing out of the ordinary here, just the ordinary dangers of the plains. The central tower reports no danger.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Hail, rider! If rider you are, this is not quite a war steed, but I suppose it will do for now. You're on patrol, yes? I'm afraid we have spotted movement on the ford. Easterlings, most like. You should ride to the tower of Anduin's Edge and see what they have to report. We are safe. For now. The men of the tower have spotted Easterling movement at the ford.
Our mission is dire.
Easterlings are upon us. They have gathered at the ford and begin to swarm the riverbanks on this side. Their numbers are still small. I believe we still have a chance to fend them off.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will
We
you
have-
aid us?
We have spotted Easterlings moving along the shore, and also a great bird circling overhead, an eagle perhaps? But I find that I cannot bear to look at it for long, for my heart fills with dread. I'm loath to venture down to the south undeep to see what evil is afoot with our foes, but I know it must be something terrible. If you have a stout heart, by all means go take a look, but I will not judge you for fleeing. All I know is that the Thane will not react without evidence. He is too practical to risk Langhold for naught but a chill upon the air. Sounds like Nazgul activity to me. Yeah, I was right. There's a Nazgul. We shouldn't be mixing with these Mordor creatures. Quiet, fool, or they will hear you. You know we cannot take Langhold without help. Something feels wrong here. A foul beast of Mordor perches here, and its rider cannot take a... Oh, great. Cannot be far. You should observe the enemies in this part of camp. That is not good. No bueno.
What brings you to these lands? Will you aid the Horse
The
Lords?
Nazgul of Mordor? Save us. You must ride to Langhold, Miloa, as fast as you can. Warn the Thane. We do not stand a chance against this united army of foes.
Our mission is dire. Will you aid the Rohirrim?
Right, Miloa.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
So, the brigands ally with the Easterlings led by a captain of Mordor. This is dire news indeed. What do you propose, Miloa? You urge the Thane to evacuate Langhold. For a moment, he says nothing in reply. He only stares gravely into the distance.
Greetings! If you have a moment, I have need of your assistance.
Well, the decision is before me. Do we evacuate and flee before those we exiled simply because they have a new master? Or do we protect Langhold, the northern keep of the Rodermark?
Langhold is under attack by brigands, and worse yet, their new Kundalar allies from the east.
Our mission is dire.
These Nazgul of Mordor cannot be so strong. as to lay low a strong city such as Langhold, full of hail Rohirrim warriors and war steeds. I will not let the brigands refute their exile while I live. The women and children are to leave, but the men of Langhold will stand and defend the city. Highbolt, ready the men for the attack. I must speak with my family. Highbolt, at once, my lord. Sillin. Yes, my love, I know. I will bring our folk to Harwick and seek shelter there. You need not fear for the safety of Langhold's women and children. Aberga. Father, let me stay and fight with you. Utman. Me too, father. I am almost big enough to wield a sword. My sweet children, I would not let you risk your lives for the world. The riders of Langhold will protect the city or die trying. That is our duty. But who will look after the other children while the men defend the town? You can count on us, father. I'll protect them too. That is what I like to hear. Take my war-steed, Sillin. I know he will bear you all to Harwick safely. Farewell, Uhtred. I pray for your swift victory. The Thane convinces his children to go willingly with Sillin.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Thank heavens they left willingly, the brave dears. I must collect myself before I go out and rally the men. Please, will you go see them off safely, Miloa? I need a moment to myself. Thane Uhtred needs a moment alone to collect his thoughts. Do not look at me
What
that
business have you with the Rohirrim?
Do not look at me that way, Miloa. You need not pity me. My husband is strong and stubborn, and does his duty with pride. Yes, I would rather have him safe by my side, but that is not the way of the Rohirrim. Come, we must make towards the stables. Uhtred wants to take his war-steed to Harwick. I can already hear the enemy's approach. We must hurry. The magnificent horse looks ready to bear the Thane's family to the end of the world and back. It must have sensed its master's need, for it is prepared to carry its precious riders to safety at once. Highbolt, rounded us up, my lady. We are ready. Good. I hope Harding has space for us temporarily. Do not despair. We are people of the Rittermark. Our spirits are not so easily broken. Yes, and father said we are to protect the children. Then I know we will all be safe, Aberga. That sound! The enemy is at the north gate.
What brings you to these lands?
They are upon us. Go, Miloa, with Dala. We will be fine. We will leave immediately. They come from the north, and we make for the south. Be safe, Miloa. The evacuees are safe. You should run to the defense of Langhold. The battle is near. Leave us! Be gone, monster! Leave this town! You have not the courage to withstand me, puny man. Your hideous city burns. My minions have taken it and lent their arms to the Great Eye. Surrender and swear fealty to Mordor. We are free folk, and we will make our own laws. I will never turn my soldiers over to the Shadowlands. You and your honor, Uhtred, where has it gotten you? You banished us one too many times. I warned you. Your lack of tolerance has driven us into the arms of some powerful new friends. Revenge is so sweet. No, Uhtred! Find Dala in the chaos and follow him. There's Dala.
What
Hello.
business have you with the Rohirrim?
Hello, we must run. The Thane is dead, and Langhorn burns as we speak. Run! Run! This way. Run! Run after Dala to escape.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
We made it out. My poor city. What now, Miloa? My Thane is dead and my city burns. We survivors must make for Harwick. I can only hope Harding has room for us. It is over,
Will you
Miloa.
aid the Horse Lords?
Langhold is naught but smouldering wood and ashes now. I will make for Harwick to see to the women and children there, and give aid to the survivors, for that is my duty.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
It is all over. If you wish to go and see if anything is left of Langhold, I will not stop you, but my heart cannot bear it. I make for Harwick, where I hope to be of use to my Thane's family. Perhaps I shall see you there, Miloa. I will not forget the good you did for us, while Langhold still stood strong. The view into the town from the north gate is grim. You do not see or hear any signs of people in the center of town. The mead hall is locked for good. There is no more Thane in Longhold. Let's ride off. Gotta go search for Sillin and Harwick. That should complete all the Langhold quests.
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim.
Hold, stranger. What is your business here? You explain to the guard that you seek Cillin, wife of the late Thane of Langhold, and bring news to the Thane of Harwick that war has begun in the Wold. Indeed, you may enter then. Cillin is at the stables tending Uhtred's War-Steed. You bear grievous tidings of our neighbor's fates.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Dear Miloa, I'm glad that another has made it here alive. We saw the smoke and brave guards from Harwick already rode forth and scouted to return with the news. My husband. Cillin does not meet your eyes. She stares only at her husband's war-steed. It is clear that she is numb from the shock of the news of her husband's death. The steed is for you. Uhtred will not need him now. Consider him a gift for all that you did for us, my valiant friend. And that's how you earn the war-steed riding skill. Now I should have access to war-steeds. Nice. Okay. But I need to learn how to ride this war-steed now. I think I gotta talk to this guy. Nope. Maybe this guy.
Greetings.
Yeah.
You have a moment. I have need of your assistance.
Ha! What a nice little steed you ride. Nothing like our own horses, but a nice little steed just the same. Though if you are to ride alongside our warriors upon the plains of Rohan, you must learn how to fight from the horseback as well. Our steeds are not so gentle-bred as those of the north. They are stronger, yes, but also more willful and difficult to handle. I have asked one of our finest riding instructors to teach you in the ways of handling a steed of the Rohirrim. You will find Sioka at the tourney field south of Harwick. First, though, you should look into getting a steed. Go and learn all you can from him, and good luck to you, Miloa. So you wish to be trained in the ways of riding a horse to war, eh? Well, you've come to the right place. I've trained hundreds of riders over the years, though few as experienced in battle as yourself, I must admit. Come, let us begin.
What brings you to these lands?
Greetings, Miloa. I see you've earned yourself a fine steed of Rohan on which to ride forth. Finely done. Yet steel yourself well, for this is no quiet mare, but a noble mount trained in the ways of war. You'll find them spirited, and in some ways more difficult to ride than your prior mounts, but you will find that they possess the strength and stamina to do battle. Okay, Miloa, mount up your war steed here, and let us get started. Guessing I need the skill. Oh, hang on, not skill. Character panel. Skills. Mounts up here. There's my war steed. Now, give me 2 circuits of the track. Take it as slow as you like while you get used to it. Stop. That is fine. Come with me and we will start the next course.
Our mission is dire.
Right. Easy, isn't it? Well, now we'll make things a bit more interesting. Next up is our flag course. Tip. The course is not timed, but if you miss a flag, the flag count will restart on your next lap. If you find the flags are too closely spaced to pass through at full speed, try slowing down a little. Use the mouse to turn allows finer control than the keyboard. Alright, ride through the blue flags. Great work. Keep moving. The red flags are next. Great. Now a challenge. Run through all the flags at the same time. Whoa there, Miloa. Enough. That is the spirit. You have the hang of the flags now. Come over here and we'll prepare the next course.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Well, if you could handle that, the next part should be a breeze, right? Time to work on jumping. So far so good. Now for the jump trials. This is not so different from what you're used to on your northern horses. Just remember to slow down a bit if you are having trouble lining up your jumps. Line up and begin when you're ready. Well, run. I have made more fences for your final lap. Doing this at full speed is just not an option. You'd have to do it over and over again. Enough. You have proven your mettle at riding on the course. Come over here.
will you aid the horse lords?
Okay, now we will work on your combat skills. Use the speed of your mount to keep you out of harm's way while delivering devastating attacks against your enemies. Tip: cue your attacks before you reach your target. Slowing down before you turn lets you turn much faster. Those are my 2 combat skills. If you find yourself fighting from a standstill, you will be better off on foot. But keeping yourself mobile works best to limit your enemy's opportunity to attack you. Just as importantly, as your mount races across the plains, its fury will build, enhancing your blows. Some of your most powerful combat skills may only be used if your mount's fury is near its peak. I have set up target dummies at either end of the field to test your skills upon. You need to ride back and forth between them, striking each in turn. Now go, show me what you have. Okay, that is not a strike. That just increases damage. Okay, let's try that again. Great work, Miloa. Come on, over here. Remember to keep moving in battle. Never let yourself be trapped and overwhelmed. The speed and fury of your mount will allow you to swiftly dispatch foes if used properly. Now be off with you. You do not have time to listen to an old man like me prattle on. There is darkness afoot, and you must face it.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Good luck to you, Miloa.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
You're ready now, Miloa. Your skills in battle are already formidable. With one of our finest steeds beneath you, you shall be undefeatable. Trust in your mount and in your valor, and your banner shall wave above these fields as a beacon of hope for all the free peoples of Middle-earth. Now, I believe you should speak with the Thane of Harwick before you proceed further. Much is afoot in our lands, and it would be best if you made your presence known to our local lord.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
You seek audience with the Thane? Well, I'll see what I can do for you, but he has not been in a sociable mood of late. Okay, gotta go talk to Nono, Horn, and Korodon. And they're back by the stables.
My people do not often fight from horseback.
So this has not been an easy adjustment for me. Still, would I rather fight on foot and let my enemies charge toward me at their peril? But I understand we have need for the speed of hooves if we are to find your friends, and for that I will put up with it. I hope I do not shame myself in front of our companions with my poor riding. Horn rides as if he were born in the saddle, and Korodon has the natural grace of his people. I feel like an Orc up here. Hey,
These steeds are of good breeding and should serve us well.
It is good of Aldor Harding to provide these war steeds to us. When I was last in these lands, he was a man of short temper and did not believe the king was strong enough to protect Rohan from what threatened her. I cannot imagine he has changed, but it's good to see he is making Harwick ready for whatever may come. These steeds are a good breeding and should serve us well. Nona has not lived her life among horses, but still she has done very well to pick up in short order. War steeds are different from the horses she may have had occasion to ride in the past, and she has adjusted well. Korodon too is already home on the back of his steed. He will make good time over the plains.
The horses of Rohan are renowned for their loyalty, strength, and speed.
And it seems to my eye that the steeds they have given us are no exception. If the steeds of the others are satisfactory as well, one of the men here requested our aid. Speak to Enstan, south east of here, by the exit from Harwick. Gotta be sure to pick up the stable master.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Floodwind has sent urgent messages calling for our aid.
All of us must band together if we are to survive the encroaching dangers, but there are so few of us fighting men available, and now Floodwind has sent urgent messages calling for our aid. Manzik and most of his men are still away, investigating the east wall. If he were here, I know he would ride at once in defense of Floodwind, but he is not. Can you ride those new war steeds off yours with any skill?
If Floodwind falls, Harwick could be next.
Hit like and subscribe. And if you enjoyed today's episode, please hit like and subscribe, and be sure to tune in tomorrow as we find out what's going on in Floodwind. Thanks for watching.